In this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step review of WPCodeBox, my favorite plugin to manage code snippets in WordPress. During the video, I will show you how this plugin works, we will talk about pricing, we will talk about the user interface, and most of all, we will see it in action, because I will show you how this works using some real-life examples. I hope that you will enjoy the video, and if you want to support my channel, just remember to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. My name is Pascal, and I'm the creator of WP Roads, the YouTube channel and the website where I share with you my passion and knowledge to help you create successful WordPress websites. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell. Now we are ready to dive into WP Codebox, so let's get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go! This is WPCodeBox homepage, and you can reach the same page by clicking on my affiliate link down below. And thank you also to WPCodeBox for sponsoring this review. Let's scroll together the website. We see that they claim to be the most powerful WordPress code snippets plugin. In my opinion, I quite agree with this because I've used several different code snippets plugins, and when I discovered WPCodeBox, I was very happy. It is perfect for beginners because it's pretty intuitive and easy to use, but it is also perfect because it has many advanced features that are mandatory for professional web developers. Let's go and see here how they present their product. We see that there is a screenshot here. We can also have a dark mode, by the way, which is the one that I use personally in my environment. Then we can scroll down, we see a quick video intro, which is also useful if you want to get to know the main features of the plugin. Then we have a few reviews, okay? And then we have the highlights of the most powerful features of the plugin. Let's go and see them quickly before diving deeper into the plugin. The first feature here highlighted on the left is the send snippets to the cloud. Personally, this feature is my favorite. When you have many snippets and you need to reuse them in different clients' websites, or even on your own business websites if you have multiple websites, you can easily save them to the cloud, like you can see right here, and you can keep them synchronized, and you can just add them to all the websites where you have installed your WPCodeBox plugin. This is very useful. Then here they say also that WPCodeBox works very well with all other main WordPress plugins. This is awesome, right? Then we have a better code editor. This is perfect to know for developers that need to have the best available editor when they write code. So here, for example, you have contextual suggestions when you write in PHP or JavaScript, and they are very useful. You have a formatter, code format quick button. You have quick explanations if you hover over different functions and elements of the code. You also have syntax error highlights, and when available, you also have quick fixes. You have revisions, so basically you have anything you need from a modern code editor. And the editor also includes Emmet support. Then let's see here which snippet types are available. Basically, any snippet type. You can use PHP, JavaScript, CSS, or even SCSS, or more advanced code snippets types. As you can see here in the drop-down, we have a huge choice here. Let's scroll down. We have the functionality plugin, and I will show you how this works during the video. It is a very useful feature if you want to pack all your code snippets into a single plugin without having to rely on WPCodeBox plugin itself. So basically, they will not run through the database, and the WPCodeBox plugin will no more be necessary when you create a functionality plugin. And this is pretty useful if you want to improve the performance of your website and also avoid your clients to edit your code snippets. We also have SCSS partials support, which is also pretty awesome if you use it. We can create plugins starting from our snippets. This is a very handful situation if you need to provide a specific functionality and you want to separate it from WPCodeBox plugin. You can even run snippets via a secure URL, which is also pretty useful if you want to trigger specific actions on your website or you want to connect with services like Zapier for advanced automations or workflows. When we scroll, we see that we have even more functionalities. This is awesome, right? We will see most of these during the video. And so, before starting, you can go and follow along with me by creating a free WPCodeBox sandbox. I will leave you the link in the description box down below, so you can click on this link. You can go here, insert your email, click on Try Now, and start testing WPCodeBox for free right away. Keep in mind that this sandbox will expire in 7 days, but it's perfect to test the plugin and learn how to use it. The first thing I would like to do here is collapse the WordPress menu so that we have more space, and now we can start exploring the plugin. So this is the user interface that you see when you install WPCodeBox. Let's explore it together. Here on the left, we have everything we need to set up our snippets by choosing the snippet type, giving them a title. insert a description, and so on. We will come back here in a moment. Then we have the central part where we can create our code snippets just by typing here, for example, some functions, or by copying and pasting our snippets from the web or from ChatGPT or any other code snippets source that we are using. And here on the right side, we can keep all our snippets well organized and upload them to the cloud if we need to access them and use them on multiple websites. We can even generate plugins starting from our snippets or create a functionality plugin. And I will show you this and other very interesting and powerful functionalities during the next steps of this video. Now I'm going to show you step by step how to use all this interface and how it works by creating a real-life example snippet. Let's say that in our case we are using WooCommerce and we want our clients to have free shipping pre-selected when it's available. If you use WooCommerce, you know that if free shipping is available in your cart, but there are also other shipping options, free shipping is not always pre-selected correctly. In this case, for example, I have a flat rate here available and it is being pre-selected while I would like to have free shipping pre-selected in this case, since my clients will of course prefer not to pay shipping fees if they can. Let's see how to create this from scratch. I will click on the new snippet. I will make sure here to select PHP snippet. As you can see, we have a lot of different snippet types that we can select here. And in my case, I will go with PHP. I will give it a title, free shipping pre-select in WooCommerce. I will give it a quick description. And then I will choose how to run the snippet. Here I can choose always on page load, manual on demand, do not run, or using external secure URL. In my case, I will leave it on always, and I can decide here where to insert my snippet. If I open up here the dropdown, I will see a lot of different places that I can use to insert my snippet. And if I type WooCommerce, you will see all the different WooCommerce actions that I can use to place this snippet. In my case, I will leave it on plugins loaded by default. I will leave the priority to 10 and also the snippet order here to 10. And as you start saving and working on your snippet, you will see here all the different revisions. If you want, you can also open the condition builder, which is a very advanced way if you want to become granular and be very specific on when to fire your specific snippet. You can add many different kind of conditions and you can combine them together. But in my case, I will keep it like this, just simple. And go on here and paste my snippet. Okay, my snippet is ready, and if I do not see any error here, I can go and save it. I can go here and click on format if I want to change the format here to make it more readable. Now I will save my snippet and I will enable it, and let's go and test it in the front end. Now, before enabling the snippet, I will see that the flat rate is being pre-selected and not the free shipping. But if I go now and visit my website into an incognito mode, after saving my new snippet, if I add a few products now to my cart, let's go like this, I will see that in the checkout, my free shipping is now pre-selected. Easy as that. I will leave you this snippet and all the other snippets that I will show you during the video in the description box down below. Now, if I want to use the same snippet on different websites, for example, for my clients or for my business websites, if I have more than one, I can go and upload it directly to the cloud. Let's go here, upload to the cloud. And when I open up here my cloud, I will see the snippet is being uploaded here. And when I log in into my WPCodeBox account, you will find it saved with all your other cloud snippets. Let's go and see how this works. And here we are. We can keep things organized by using folders, and we can easily go and edit our snippets directly here from the cloud. And of course, when you will install WPCodeBox on all of your websites, you will see them and access them very easily, exactly as you're seeing them here. Pretty cool, right? For example, here, if I want to customize the WP admin dashboard, I can download directly this snippet here from the cloud, and I will be able to use it immediately on my website. And now I have a custom dashboard widget. Wow! By the way, I have a dedicated video that I will leave you in the description box down below if you want to enable a custom dashboard widget like this one for your clients' websites using any page builder. In this case, for example, I've just used the block editor. And thanks to WPCodeBox, it's going to be a breeze to add this to all my clients' websites, just by installing the plugin and then downloading my snippets from the cloud. When I make some changes to my snippets, I can also update them to the cloud so that I will be sure that they will be always synchronized. But if I prefer, I can even unlink them from the cloud and keep them totally separated. Let's now go and see here what happens if you want to export or import snippets without using the cloud feature here. You can simply go here and click on export snippets. You can select all the snippets that you want to export, let's say this one, and then you can click on Export Selected Snippets. You will see that some JSON files will be generated for you, and you will be able to upload them directly into any other website where you're using WP Codebox, just by clicking here on Import Snippets and selecting them from your computer. If you want to change the user experience or UI here, you can also hide the snippet toggles, and you can even keep all your snippets organized by creating some folders. For example, here, tutorial snippets. Here we are. There's my folder, and I can simply go and drag and drop my snippets into this specific folder. Easy as that. I really like here that we have also a search snippets bar, because this is very useful when you have hundreds of different snippets, and it is also pretty fast. You just need to start typing here and it will just search for you instantly. Now that you saw how the plugin works, let's go and explore other settings and functionalities. A very interesting feature that is available when you use this plugin is the repository feature. If you click on it, you will see that there are many different snippets already tested and available for you to enhance your WordPress experience. You can easily browse by tag or search the snippet that you're looking for directly from this search bar. For example, if I type bar, I will see all different snippets about the admin bar. Add a plugins item to the admin top bar. Let's go and enable this. I will just go here and download a snippet. It's going to be available for me here. I'm going to check it out. Okay, great. And I'm going to enable this. Let's save it. And now when I reload the page, let's reload. I will see that now here I have a quick link to my plugins. Awesome. So remember to check the repository here, and I'm pretty sure that you will find very useful snippets to enhance your workflow or your client's websites. There are many snippets for security, WooCommerce, general debugging, and of course, if you're not an expert, you can even go to ChatGPT and ask to create well-optimized and secure snippets that follows WordPress best practice. Let's make a quick example here and enhance this quick link by adding also a drop-down here with one quick action, which will be install new plugin. Let's head here to ChatGPT. Okay, now my prompt is ready. I will always ask in my prompt to use security and optimization best practices and to act as a WordPress senior developer and expert. So let's see here if this is going to work fine. Okay, this is a very simple request. I have my snippet ready here, and let's go and see if it works fine. Okay, so now I will just replace the code here. Okay, let's go and save it. And now if I reload my page, I will see that I will have here a plugin drop down with my quick link to the add new page. And this is going to be visible only for admins or users that have capability to add new plugins and install them. As you can see here, show this only if current user can install plugins. Let's check if this is going to work. And wow, perfect. Now let's have a quick view of the plugin settings. If you click on settings here, you will be able to insert your secret API key, the one that you will find in your account once you buy your WP Codebox license. You can click here on copy and you will be able to paste it here. Then you can choose here the number of revisions that you want to keep enabled on your single snippets to be able to have them as a backup and has a log of your snippets editing, like we saw here in our snippets. If I select this one, for example, and I close the settings, I will see here in my revisions, I have 2 of them right here. And if I click here, I will be able to see all my code changes in a pretty cool way where I can easily revert all my changes or copy changed lines. Let's go back to settings now. I will see that I can change some UI settings. I can even just download all my settings and then upload them into different websites where I'm using WP Codebox. If I do not want to replicate all my settings by hand, I can change the font size of the editor. I can change the editor theme. And I can go here and edit many different UI settings in the editor and in the plugin itself. Then here I can change the layout if I want. I can place all my snippets here on the left if I prefer, or I can keep them on the right like this. And then when I'm ready, I can simply save. I really like how fast the plugin is, and now we can easily set up whatever you need. Okay, now let's say that I want this simple snippet here to be a separate plugin that I want to sell to someone, or that I want just to install separately on some of my clients' websites. Let's go here and create a new plugin. We will generate a new plugin called Plugin Admin Menu. This is a very simple and basic plugin. I can add here my plugin description. Okay. I can select which snippets or which folders should be included in this plugin. In my case, just this specific PHP snippet. I will give the plugin author a name here. Okay. And I will give it a version. Let's say 0.1.0. Okay. Now we will generate the plugin. It's going to be downloaded as a zip. Perfect. I will close here this window, and I will simply go and make sure here to disable this snippet in order to avoid it to have duplicated functionalities. And I will go here in my plugins, add new, which is handy, to upload a new plugin. Okay, now as you can see here, the plugins add new has disappeared because I have disabled my code snippet, and I will upload my newly created plugin. There it is, plugin admin menu, install now, activate plugin, and voila, I have here my plugins add new. Beautiful, right? And if I go back to the plugins page, I will see it down here. Plugin admin menu, a plugin that adds a direct link to the plugins page in WordPress. Version 0.1.0 by Pascal. Wow, it's actually easy to create plugins. Now, there is also a very powerful option in WPCodeBox, which is the functionality plugin. You can use it to save your code snippets to a separate plugin and execute them from there. So, as it explains here, your code snippets will not run from the database or from within WPCodeBox, but as a separate plugin, improving performance and simplifying site handoff to clients. This is very helpful if you want to improve your client's website's performance, and most of all, if you want to avoid them to access WPCodeBox and edit or modify any of your custom code snippets. Let's see how this works. Once you're ready and you have created and set up all your different code snippets in your plugin, you can go on the upper right part of the plugin here, and you can see that there is this icon called F plugin, functionality plugin. We can open up here and we will see the functionality plugin settings. And this explains that when we enable this, WPCodeBox will save your code snippets to a separate plugin and execute them from there. Code will not run from the database or from within WPCodeBox. Let's enable the functionality plugin. And then let's download the functionality plugin if we need it. Let's close the settings here. Let's go back now to our plugins to see what happened. Let's use our shortcut. And as you can see here, I have WPCodeBox installed, and I have also my WPCodeBox functionality plugin. Now I will deactivate WPCodeBox here, and I will see that all my functionalities are preserved and they are running through the WPCodeBox functionality plugin directly without needing the WPCodeBox plugin. As you can see, in fact, here I have my plugin shortcut, and in my dashboard, for example, I have my dashboard widget, which is working fine, even if the WPCodeBox plugin is being disabled. This is pretty cool, right? Now I'm going to show you a great feature of WPCodeBox, which is called Quick Actions. Sometimes when you manage a WordPress website, there are some tasks that you need to perform very often and that sometimes can be time consuming or can require several number of clicks before getting to the point. In this example, I show you how you can create a quick action to delete all spam comments in one single click. This is just an idea, but you can create any kind of quick action based on your own workflow. Let me show you how this works. To create a new quick action, you just need to go to New Snippet here. You give it a title, in my case will be delete spam comments. I'll give it a description, and then here I will leave the type on PHP, and I will choose to run the snippet manually. So I'll click here on Manual on Demand. Now here you see that I can enable the quick actions, but before doing so, I need to paste here my snippet. This is my code snippet, and when I save, I see that I can finally here enable the quick action. Okay, now when I save again, if I reload the page, I will see that in my top bar here, I have this new WPCodeBox Quick Action item, and I can perform my quick action with a single click. Let's make a test. I mark this comment as spam. I go here in my spam folder and I have a comment. Okay, let's go here, delete spam comments. When I reload the page, my spam comment is no more there. Perfect. It works fine. You can use quick actions to customize your own workflow, and I'm sure that you will find them very, very useful. Let's talk now about the pricing of the plugin and all the different licenses that you have when you choose to buy WPCodeBox. You can head to WPCodeBox pricing page just by clicking on my affiliate link down below. I thank you in advance if you want to use it before proceeding with your purchase, and you can go and click on pricing. On this page, we immediately see that we have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so we risk nothing and we can test the plugin for 30 days, and we can ask a refund if we are not happy. Then we also must know that there will be a price increase soon, so we may act now if we want to lock in our rate forever, and we have now different licenses. The first one is WPCodeBox plugin. Then we have the cloud only, where we can save all our code snippets to the cloud. And then we have the WP-CodeBox IDE beta. For the purpose of this review, we're just going to see WP-CodeBox and the cloud feature. And as you can see here now, we have different licenses. The first one is single site. Then we have unlimited sites. Then we have lifetime license for unlimited websites. And then we have WP-CodeBox Plus Cloud, unlimited sites and snippets. Of course, this one is the more convenient because you will have everything you need to manage multiple clients' websites in one place just using a single license. And you will be able to save to the cloud all your snippets and reuse them in all of your websites easily. In the first two licenses, you will be able to use your Code Snippets plugin by creating unlimited code snippets, but you won't be able to have the cloud feature, which is very interesting and important if you manage multiple websites for your clients or for your business. If you want to have the cloud feature, you should choose the WP-CodeBox Plus Cloud Unlimited Sites and Snippets here, or you can purchase cloud separately by going here and decide if you want to pay separately to store your snippets on the cloud. Let's go back to WP-CodeBox license. We also have a lifetime license here. Here we can buy once and then install this plugin into unlimited websites and create unlimited snippets. We will have access to lifetime support, lifetime updates, and no renewal fees. This is awesome. But of course, keep in mind that even if you buy the lifetime license, you will still need to subscribe separately to the cloud storage. Now, let's say that we want to buy the WP-CodeBox Plus Cloud Unlimited Sites and Snippets. So we go and click on Get Started. And let's see how it works at the checkout. Here we can just fill the form with our details. We can click on Continue. We can choose to pay using PayPal or credit card. And we can also add a VAT number if we are buying from Europe. By providing this number, the VAT amount will be deleted from the transaction. You can also enter all your company details, and then you can proceed by clicking on Subscribe Now. Once you have completed the purchase, you will receive an email and you will be able to create your password and sign into your account. That's it. Thanks for watching. Remember that all the code snippets that I used in the video are available for free down in the description box, so make sure to check them out. I'm also very curious to know what do you think about WP-CodeBox and if you already use it for your workflow or if you're planning to buy it for your next websites. Now, if you want to continue customizing your WordPress websites, I would leave you here with two of my latest videos. In this one, you can customize the WordPress login, and in this other one here, you can customize the WordPress dashboard for your clients' websites. In both of these videos, I show you how you can achieve these results just by using some free custom code snippets. I wish you all the best with all your WordPress projects and see you in one of my next videos. Ciao, ciao!